What's up, everybody? Matt Yara here, coming back at you. Trying not to crash my car in this parking lot. I'm way too close to this wall over here. Hold up. That's not gonna be good. Let's try one more time. Much better. Leaving my dance class. And it was a lot of fun. I'll be back next week, that's for sure. You know what's interesting, in my last video I talked about how I'm making a new commitment to take a video every single time I get in the car. Because before, my commitment was like once a day. And I think the issue with that is it was inconsistent with habit formation, right? So if you read the book Atomic Habits, I think it's by James Clear, he talks about how every habit has a trigger, right? So, for example, some people, they might get in the car and for them that's a trigger to light a cigarette, right? Or, you wake up in the morning and just waking up is a trigger to brush your teeth. Whatever your routine is. Something happens and that triggers a response. And so for me, making a video every time I get in the car is going to be easier than making one video per day. Even though that's going to be more videos. Because then getting in the car, that's the trigger. Furthermore, something I'm thinking about is like the lighting for this video sucks, right? I got this light on, which is not ideal for driving, but at least you can see some here. This is what it looks like when I turn it off. See, that looks like shit, right? Turning it on, it looks a little bit better, but still pretty shitty. And that's maybe part of the reason why I haven't taken these sort of late night videos when I'm driving. Because it doesn't look very good. But then as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, how can I make videos every time I get in the video and I'll have good lighting? I'll just set up a flashlight. Right? So making that commitment to really do this every time. Number one, be a lot more volume, a lot more production. And then number two, it sort of forced me to solve a problem. Like, how do I make it a little bit better? That's called iteration, for those of you who don't know, right? So, when you iterate, it's like, all right, I'm going to start doing something. And then how do I do it like a little bit better? So if you think about how do you build a car? I don't know. I've never built a car before. Well, you might start with something like a horse carriage, which is a little bit simpler to build. Probably not that simple, honestly. A good horse carriage, there's probably more technology than you think that goes into that. But you start with a horse carriage, and then you try to build a little combustion engine and attach it to the carriage. And then piece by piece, you look for ways of making it a little bit better. That's how technology improves. That's how businesses grow. And that's how you can build a social media following. Just keep doing it and try to do it a little bit better every time. So again, by making the commitment to take a video every time I get in the car, it kind of forced me to iterate, to make an improvement. Right, I see this light. Half of this face is blacked out. There's no light on it. I didn't say black. That wasn't this half is. Never mind. I'm not gonna make a racist joke there. Insert racist joke here, if you fuck with that. But I didn't do it. Keep that in mind, because this is going on the internet. I don't want to get canceled for nothing. What was I saying? Iteration, flashlights. It put me in the mindset of like, how can I actually do a good job over the long run? How can I make it a little bit better? So that's going to be my next step, is taking a flashlight and probably taping it right here on the dash, so I can get a little spotlight on my face. And that way these videos will look better. Anyways, so dance class was fun. Did a little bopping around, some dancing. See, now you got street lights lighting me up. It was good. Gonna keep going. Hopefully make some friends there over time. It's another form of iteration. Just keep showing up to the same places and talking to people. Build some relationships. Should be good. Get a little bit of exercise. I want to talk about multiple ROIs. Right? So going to this dance class for an hour, get a little bit of exercise, and meet some people, and work on a new skill. Met a lady named Deb today. She's a little bit older. She was pretty cool. She's taking a hip-hop class, so it's kind of cool. Anyways, I got another class, a Zoom class I'm on the way to. I had to run out of there to go take my Zoom class about the law. That's right. The Zoom class about the truth behind how the law works. Because it's a lot shadier. Maybe shadier isn't the right idea. Oh, it's not the wrong one either. But basically all the laws are just fake rules, and there are ways to step around them, as long as you don't physically damage or steal somebody's property or injure or kill another human being. Those are the only real laws. You can't hurt people or damage their property. Every other law is pretty much fake. It's not fake, they just pertain to corporations. And you're not a corporation, so there's ways to kind of sidestep all legal proceedings. And I don't quite yet know how to do that. That's why I'm taking the course. And I feel good. I feel invigorated, more invigorated than I have in a while. Ready to get on top of shit. Ready to really squeeze the juice out of every minute of my life. So that's exciting. So like and subscribe if you want to follow the journey via these unscripted car rants. So you can see the whole thing. Watch it all unfold. And that's about all I have to say about that. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good night.